Actually, gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen. I literally could not sleep. I don't know. I didn't continue the tournament for obvious reasons, but I could not fall asleep until like 9 a.m. and woke up 2 hours later. So we're running off some sort of dream at this point. Basically, if up until this point, I've had two streams. No, the first stream was kind of cut short. I was planning on just doing the first round and that's it. The second stream was mainly going to be the second round to top 8. That was the plan. If I could have, I would have done the first 2 rounds. If like I would have started sooner, I would have done the first 2 rounds in part 1, and then the next 3 rounds in part 2, because those are shorter. And then now we have top 8. This is strictly best of 5 sets right now, or first to 3s. And just for reference, by the way, this is going to be the first match we see. The 8 people left in top 8 are Isaiah, Teros, okay, you know, let's just go in order. See, we got Nash, the reigning defending champion right now, fighting for his life in the losers bracket. And pretty sure he just beat Ada. Yeah, he just beat Ada in 2-0 for that. Trying to think who's on the top side. Oh yeah, Queen Nai. You know, we'll go with like matchups because this is gonna be weird. Okay, so the last match of winners, is going to be the winners final. That's the wrong character. That was semifinals. Let me not be stupid now. We're gonna have a Moonin. I don't even care if I'm offline. We're going to have a Moonin Queen Nai winners finals. I have no idea. I have no idea. Actually, Moonin has high dex. Why would I not choose speed? Oh, but this is Queen Nai. Let's go defensive for the hell of it. Alright. I'm gonna put these bots in extreme. Just because I wanna see the level of robot that is extreme, like in tournament. But yeah, we have Queen Nai versus Moonin as winners finals. I genuinely did not expect this outcome. So far we have 2 again for the second time in a row. 2 out of the 3 players in podium so far are new performers. Like they're new to the podium, not new to the tournament. Nash won and got 5th in first tournament. But like Queen Nai, this is her debut. Moonin, this is her debut. Like these are 2 debuting legends right now. And they're already gonna skyrocket because they're guaranteed a podium space. Like they're guaranteed, one of them's gonna be guaranteed silver at the end of this, and the other one's gonna be guaranteed bronze. Like no matter what, they're both promised bronze at the very minimum right now. Now then, as we continue through the bracket, we have Nash versus Crazy Magyar. Nash versus Magyar. This is the 5th seed and the 4th seed facing off. If you don't know, Magyar got the 4th place finish at the last tournament. Nash won that tournament by not even losing in winner's side. Like he stayed winner's side the entire way through. Didn't drop a single set. Whereas like Magyar lost twice. You know, Magyar lost one time to, if I'm not mistaken, the person who beat, I think it was Kaya. Yeah, he lost to Kaya twice. Once for top 4 and another time for, you know, other purposes to say. But yeah, this is another great matchup because this is like the only two that made top 8 last tournament. They're here again making it. And funny enough, Nash is the only one who's gonna stay top 8. Likely. Like after this, Nash is probably gonna be the only one who stays top 8 outside of like maybe Diana, and like yeah, pretty much just Diana. Cause like Nash, 3 tournaments, in every single one he has top 8'd, man. That is not easy to do. I mean, only one bot or only a few bots even have 2 top 5s, like or top 8s. My bad. We have Jaeyoon, who was a 5th and a 2nd, and a first round exit. We now have Teros, who makes top 8 for the 2nd time. We have Vector, who makes top 5 for the first time, as the first tournament he won. We have Diana, who had 3rd place twice. She's out of the tournament now. And I think that's it. I think everybody else is like, you know, we have a couple of 2 times, but mostly 1-timers here, like Isaiah, Ember, Moonin, and Queen Nai. Half the roster is new. The other half are trying to vindicate their careers. They're trying to prove themselves, you know. And right now, Nash is trying to, you know, repeat. That's what Nash is going for. But he has to go through Magia. But we're gonna have to hold off on that one because we're gonna go for a. Hey, where's the stance at, my dude? We're actually going to be seeing. If they don't pick up the weapons, then I'm not gonna use them. Just saying, because like weapons is like the most important thing in my eyes. But yeah, we're gonna have Teros versus Isaiah to start us off. Game 1. Let's get it through. This is definitely this might even be the better set, to be honest. Because like the thing is, if Nash wins, which is why I'm like I'm not doing that one yet, is because if Nash wins, that's a battle of the champions. The first champion and the second champion. And Nash will either get another 5th place placement or potentially move on to win another yet another tournament. Like he'll be tried once again, whereas Vector, he had no expectation. Like pretty much after winning that tournament, he he just died in the first round, didn't make it past, and just like, okay, Teros, very simple, very sleek. But yeah, Vector didn't make it past the first round in the last tournament, so that's probably recovery a good reason as to why Nash won is, you know, but I can't say that at the same time because Jaeyoon was there. He didn't get to face him, but Jaeyoon was there, Diana was there, like, we still had a lot of the people who got who were top tier in the first tournament, so. I mean, there were 8 people confirmed. I mean, Val died. Teros actually is kind of trying to prove that he's not just a mid player, because he also frauded, and, you know, he also got a first round exit last tournament. Luckily, he's got a top 8 exit at the very minimum today. It's a new day. It's Championship Monday because I don't have timelines for this. I just do them whenever I'm like, you know what, honestly, it's been a minute, we might as well. Ooh, what a down air. And just like that, Teros taking the lead, and now Isaiah down to his final stock in game 1. Neutral air. A lot of odd spacing from Axe. Oh, tell you what though, blasters and hammers seem to be like the meta as and Katars. I did not expect to see 2 Katars legends in top 8. Like Katars always has 2 like 1 or 2 Katar legends in it for whatever reason. Like Katars always has people representing, which is really weird. Like really weird in my eyes. Oh, okay, hold on. And I'm saying that like genuinely, like I'm not joking. Victory! First game goes to Teros, nice. But yeah, like the first tournament had Caspian and no, I think just Caspian. The second tournament had Ragnar,
3, 2,
and if I'm not mistaken, which I probably am. No, yeah, okay. So both of them prior had 1, but this one has 2. So yeah, like Katars, they always have a top 8 representative at the very minimum. We see that they have 2 top 5 representatives this time. And they could have 2 top 3 representatives if things go well for Ember. A lot of good connections here from Taros. It's the neutral light. Flash. Oh, that was a very interesting recovery route, especially because Isaiah barely whipped that down sig. If he would have held on using it for just like a solid quarter second, he would have probably got the stock there. Side sig, yup. Side air. Just a lot of good space in here. Ground pound, neutral air doesn't connect. Throws the weapon. Interesting take. This is extreme, by the way. What is this? Neutral air. Okay. Sidelight's there. And Isaiah taking the first stock in game 1. Okay, this is looking kind of boring, but at least they're picking up the weapons. That's something new that I noticed about the bots. Unless they aren't actually extreme and I'm just terrible. And, oh, that doesn't kill. Not yet, somehow. I guess that high defense of Isaiah is coming in. Ground pound will do it. And, yeah, we have ourselves on second stocks already. This is probably going to be the longest match. It took 2 minutes, or it took almost 2 minutes to just get like 2 stock, or 1 stock out of the way for each person. At that kind of speed, we could go to some death. Oh. Isaiah doesn't care for sudden death though. Pretty sure this is not with test features. Is this what the chosen bots are like with test features? This is terrible. Oh. And the side sig gets interrupted. Taros with a slight lead now. Taros trying to convert into a 2-0. There's a lot of storylines being created here for both of these bots. I'm pretty sure this is Isaiah's second tournament. That or it's his debut, in which that'd be crazy, having 3 debut legends just go this bonkers. This is Ember's second time, and I know that. I know it's Ember's second time in the tournament. So far, Taros kind of struggling a little bit to find these KOs. Same with Isaiah though. Oh, neutral air doesn't kill just yet. That down seg will do it just like that. Taros taking a 2 stock win over Isaiah. These are extreme bots. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna take off test features to see if maybe that's what's like got them so stupid. But regardless, Taros and Isaiah, we go into game 3 with a 2-0 lead for Taros. This is crazy. No rubber room, okay? No rubber room with rats. This is just actually crazy. Like, I expected Isaiah to win this. I'll be completely transparent. But no, it seems like the lights is too bright for Isaiah. As right now, the seasoned hammer legend is instead going to do it. Side sig, just raw like that. Oh, side air. Okay. So the bots are already performing slightly better. Just slightly. Okay, neutral air. And big Isaiah recovery, trying to find that KO. Ooh, but a side air to respond to his side air. Little Sarah clash there. Okay, double side light and light. Tell you what, the bots definitely do like speedy weapons over defense, or over like powerful weapons. Heavy weapons aren't as successful. Blaster's fun at taking out Sarah's first shot. That's what I don't like. The bots are really quick to just throw away the weapon. Alright, neutral light. Depending on how I like this entire set, I might just keep it extreme on. But so far not really liking it at all, to be honest. Tell you what, there's more weapon throws. That definitely makes me more happy because like I want to see like a KO with a weapon throw. But you know, this is just okay. 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 Ooh, he makes it. He makes it back. That's the other thing. I will actually keep them now that I remember because these bots actually do choose recovery. They choose to like they prioritize getting back up over everything else, which I'm glad about. Oh, like they know their recovery routes and stuff. They don't overcommit on anything. Okay. Ooh, that recovery to counteract. That was interesting. Down air. Side air. If I'm not mistaken, Terrace is on his second stock. Ooh, what a ground pound. Just brawl like that down there. Side air. Yeah, this is immediately better. This is immediately better. If only the bots would act like this with their damn weapons. Neutral air? Read? Okay. Couple of whiff attacks. Recovery doesn't connect. Ground pound. Ground pound again. Isaiah, pretty much anything on X will kill except for neutral air. Alright, and side light. Just like that, Taros sending Isaiah to final stocks. Track, dude. My hopes of Isaiah getting far into the tournament, not gonna happen. From the looks of it, at least. What a down sig, never mind. I thought Taros was on second stock. I can't see the stocks personally, so I kind of just guessed. 23 damage game. That's nice. So right now, we see Cybot and Terabyte going up against each other. Okay. Alright. Oh, the weapon throw to interrupt. That's interesting tech, but he didn't pick it back up. Alright. So far it's 2-1 Terra's favor, but we did see Isaiah clutch up a win there. Stomp Dare? Yeah, these bots are on new tech. Ooh, that recovery. I didn't know if he would actually do it or not. These bots are very odd when it comes to like responses. Like they'll just do a neutral air instead of a recovery. But yeah, like immediately you can see how much better the bots are at recovering. So yeah, extreme bots are the way. And test features off is definitely also the way. Cider, Isaiah taking the first stock once again. Now the question is, can you take this fourth? Can we go to 5? Can we go to 5? Neutral light, side air, side light. Okay, dodges, recovery's not enough just yet. Neutral light will definitely be. That's hammer. And now, a good lead right now. Oh, whoa, whoa! Isaiah got too ballsy. He just completely lost the lead. I know that Taros got the kill, but like, yo, low-key, Isaiah was going for something. Drop hand doesn't connect. Okay, neutral light. What a dodge outward so that he pretty much had no options to hit him. Outward dodge, ground pound. He knew he would go back to the weapon. Wow. Down air. Another down air. Insig. Raw insig. Neutral air. Recovery. Nair. Recovery. And it hits. Just like that. Going to final stocks in game 4. The face is slightly increased, but unfortunately, so is the unarmed. That's the only thing I don't like. It's not like they okay, they might actually just prefer unarmed. I don't know why. Like, you should have, like, they should program the bots to, like, prefer weapons, no? But I just feel like that should be, like, a staple, because these bots just keep throwing away their weapons, and I'm not trying to see weaponless battles. So yeah, I don't like the weaponless, but the recovery, maybe if they just add, like, extreme bot recovery to... Oh, that's it. That's the set, and just like that, Taros takes it 3-1 over Isaiah. He's moving on. That's unfortunate. Okay, but like, yeah, like I was saying, I like the way that they recover. If they would just add that to the hard bots on test features, I'd be happy. But regardless, I'm still happy. The reason I'm personally still happy is because we have another goated set coming on. We got Nash and Magyar. Nash and Magyar. You know, I was kind of hoping that these two would clash maybe like I don't know, winners finals or something, or semifinals. We didn't get that, unfortunately. Matter of fact, Magyar wasn't even supposed to make it to winners quarterfinals. Or no, I think it was supposed to lose in quarters to fourth seed, something like that. Point is though, looking at this bracket, this is insane. Oops, side air doesn't connect. Okay, down air. Side air again. Another one. Another side air. Yet another side air. Ground pound. Another ground pound. Nash is just completely taking, like, damn, that's another one. Yeah, he's just completely taken over in this game one. We just started. Bro's already pulling out a whole bunch of spam. I'll be honest, that was a lot of ground pounds, but just a whole bunch of damage. What an NC dude there. He just set out a lot of damage. Of course, he got damaged, but he came back, took the lead. Of course, Magyar being Magyar is just gonna diminish that lead. His thing is like his just comebacks. Like his signature move is comebacks. We saw that against Kaya, where he was down and then he clutched the game before. Whereas again, the first time against Kaya, he almost reversed 3-0'd. Of course, Kaya almost did the same thing. Oh, double end light. Ground pound goes away. There's definitely a lot more ground pounds with the hard bots. I don't complain though, as long as they recover. Alright? Because yeah, it's not like they have terrible recovery, it's just... That was a great nair, by the way. It's not like they have the worst recovery in the world, it's just like, this is like silver player recovery. This isn't like higher level, like, this isn't like higher level recovery at all. If anything. Another neutral air. Considering how many times I've seen the bots throw out dares, I'm surprised that wasn't a dare. Right. Dare Sair doesn't work out. Sair's just whiffing. Double Sair from Magyar. Triple Sair, and that's the stock. Magyar taking the lead. In game one, he just completely flipped the table around. We're not gonna see proper hammer mirror, but tell you what. Magyar's trying to extend sleeve as much as possible, can't make it back, and ends up, actually, I was completely wrong. I'm sorry. Again, if I could see the stocks, I would have remembered, but no. Regardless, Nash takes game one, and he takes it fairly convincingly, having essentially what was a full stock lead over Magyar.
3, 2, 1.
This is why I wish I knew the stocks. This is why I dislike commentating sometimes, because I just forget the stocks. It's just because I can't see my entire screen now. If I could like change the FOV on my screen, I would. Oh, I mean I could plug in my Xbox, but I can't stream on my Xbox. Oh, double nair, recovery, another one. Seems like the one winning the hammer so far, the hammer mirror. Whoa, Nash, you're. Nash is out like that. Damn, I was gonna say the one winning this hammer mirror is Magyar, and he immediately switches. Maybe Magyar is the better hammer. And we just never... Another SD? Nah, that's not a kill. I'm sorry, that's another SD. Yo, is he going for a reverse 3-stock or what? Because this is... Like, is he doing this on purpose? Yeah, what's the play here? What's the play here? Another down air. He's out! That's it! Game 2 is just... Game 2 is a 3-stock from Magyar. That's disgusting. I don't think Nash is going back to Miami for the rest of the tournament. After a loss like that, no. Getting 3-stocked and not even doing 100 damage is crazy. Oh. Immediately pulling out some stops with weapons. Oh. Nash wants this revenge. Nash wants his revenge after what happened to him. Ground pound. Oh, the nair or the end light. Double Sair. Triple Sair. Oh, and he saves him. I think he assumed that would kill. Ground pound. Ground pound. I think that's enough. Yeah, it is. Neutral air though. He disarms him. He kind of gives him the free weapon serve, I guess. He gives him an extended weapon serve if anything. Ground pound again. Down air. Ooh, sidelight. Went for the full thing. No ground pound, it's just a whole bunch of neutral. I guess he's trying to confirm that he'll kill with something here. Side air kills. I guess he's just trying to build up the damage to confirm the kill on Magyar, because Magyar's tanky as hell. He wants the hammer, okay. Player right now is not looking too good for the hammer player. Oh, down air. Stomps air. Most fundamentally sound. Like, look, he stomps air, he doesn't miss it. I swear. This is the only legend I think I've never seen miss a certain move like that. He makes it back! Wow. That's fortunate. That's very fortunate. I really thought that he would barely miss it. I was wrong. And he gets that too. Wow, he takes the lead after making it back. Nice. Question is, can he extend it? Because right now it's not looking like he's got any extendos. Oh, nothing hitting. Side air. Down air. Oh, neutral air from Magyar. Magyar's trying to close out this stock. Doesn't get it right there. He gets it with the side air. Just like that, we're on final stocks, game 3. Why did the box do that? I have to count it because that was essentially a full game up to that point. That really sucks for Magyar. Nash going up 2-1 though. This kind of feeds my narratives, but at the same time, I wanted to see this be an incredible set. Like, I was ready for such a, I'm ready for the classes, you know. Obviously, I already know Nash is an absolute highlight on the spear and sometimes on the hammer. But, like, dude, I haven't seen any delayed Rafias or anything. Not even like a recovery Sarah, like nothing. Like, I really haven't seen a Russian Mafia in a minute. Oh, neutral there. Okay, down there. Side air, holy crap. He's dead because he's an idiot. What's the only difference between the extreme bots and these bots? I definitely like how these bots work though. They're definitely more aggressive and faster paced game. I know chosen bots are like a mix of both, but they're also very unarmed heavy, which is annoying. I wish that they could change that pattern. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nash. Kind of getting manhandled. I guess Magyar was like, bet. I'll cook you. I'll cook you again. I don't know what you do that because you're back against the ropes. And Nash finally gets the stock. Magyar's still up though. Still a really big lead for him. Oh. No double unless one. Okay. That kills, just like that. Nash on his final stock here in game 3. Game 4, my bad. Magyar. Okay, Magyar. Recovery. Side air. Oh my goodness. Side sig! Just like that. Nash just killed that insanely massive lead. He pretty much just butchered it. The only question is, can he get the win here and close it out? And can we have a duel of the champions? Or is Magyar going to make this a harder set? What is that bottom right thing in the corner of my screen? I see it, but I don't know what it is. I think that's just like saying recording. Oh. Side light. Stair whips. And Sig to respond to whatever move he had, apparently. Okay. Nash. Nash, the recovery doesn't connect. Magyar with the ground pound. It doesn't take him off the top. Nair. Down air from Nash. Disarms. Neutral air. Hammer versus spear. Neutral air again. He's very much avoiding these. Just slightly. The recovery. And Nash takes game 4. 3 damage! 3 damage difference! Oh my god, that was like scary. 3 damage difference, man. Like, it literally, the only way it could get closer is 2 damage, 1 damage, or the exact same amount of damage. I've seen all three, but one of them was in this tournament. So that's really nice. But now we have a battle for the ages. We have the reigning champion, the defending champion, going up against the first champion. I'm pretty sure this is also a rematch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this happened in the first tournament. But all I know is that now they're both champions. They both leveled up their games. You know, Nash, no matter what, is coming out at the worst. He repeats a 5th seed. At his best, or if he wins this, at the very minimum, he gets 4th.
Nash.
Like, we're looking at another dog fight here. But we're gonna have to wait because that's too elite, and I want to have Ember Teros happen first.
Teros.
That's right. All the narratives, you have to wait. I'm making you wait because you always have to save the best for last. And clearly, we have Ember versus Teros. Who doesn't want to see a high power, low defense matchup?
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Like who doesn't want to see arguably the most annoying and busted legend when Axe is like decent and Hammer is good. So pretty much this meta. Like who doesn't want to see that versus like Ember? Tell you what though, Ember right now making it look like it doesn't matter how much defense you have. She's been doing that the whole tournament though, beating out dudes like Nash. The downer does it for sure. I don't know why she went down there. And she kills herself, of course she does. But, you know, 2 stocks to 2. Takes the first strike. See what she can do with it. Oh my goodness. Teros barely making it back up. Double dare. Neutral doesn't connect. What a ground pound, interesting. Down sig. Okay. A lot of quick attacks coming out from the cars, which is exactly how it should be. Not able to punish us, she's kind of just spamming downers and it's working. Neutral doesn't connect, neutral doesn't either. Ground pound gets punished. Oh, side air. Yeah, Teros stocks. We're down to final stocks for Teros in game 1. Ember might actually do it. That's crazy. Ember might actually do it. As much as I dislike Ember, you can't hate what she's doing, man. You can't hate the process. Like, this is a big jump, too, for Ember. If you didn't watch the first tournament, Ember was a 2nd round exit in the first tournament. She didn't make it past part 1. On the other hand, Downsig will take him out. Just like that, Ember going up 1-0 so far. I didn't even get a chance to explain. I was going to say, Ember in the first tournament, 2nd round exit. In the 2nd tournament. There's only been 3 tournaments. This is the 3rd tournament. There's only been 2 tournaments prior. Her first appearance was last tournament. And in the last tournament, she was a 2nd round exit. And in 1 month, the meta has either shifted just enough, or there was a certain amount of matchups that led to her getting into winner's semifinals. Oh my, absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. My boy Teros is getting grilled on the right side. Tell you what, because he's high power, he's pretty much just evening up the damage. But like, dude, the down sig to interrupt. Yeah, Ember's grilling him. Ember just grilled. I'm considering that a 0 to death. Or yellow to death. That was nasty. Ooh, downer doesn't kill. But yeah, if you don't know, this is the 3rd tournament so far. The first tournament is not available. It was on Twitch. Some happened. I couldn't get it back. We were still going through the motions with that tournament. Now that in the 2nd tournament, you know, we have this. We had Teros, who, despite not having a top 8 placement, no matter what he's improving upon his placement from prior, he's definitely going up. So it's not like this is the biggest loss ever. It's just I think he would want to go higher than just one more placement as his peak. So far, Ember making it look that way is that downer. Oh, Light Nair will do it. Yep, just like that. Ember confirming the kill on Taros. Now he's on final stock in game 2. But so is she, as Taros with a simple down stage. That's all he needed. Yeah, like Ember got destroyed. Like she destroyed Jiro, I think, in the first round, and then got destroyed in the next two sets back to back. Like it really wasn't close at all. So, yeah. And she like in 1 month, the shift was great. I mean the weapon meta shift doesn't really like happen because we have 4 bows in the top 8. Wait, Ember. Let me do the math. Ember, Moonin, Inject. Okay, we have 3 bows in top 8, and Taros with a comeback. Trying to give you lore. That was a 2 damage game. That was 566 to 564. That's what I'm talking about. 2 damage in difference. But like I was saying, we're going back here. All right. They really like no platform maps. At least against each other. But going back to what I was saying, Ember made a huge jump because in 1 month there was enough shift or just enough matchups that she was able to win, or like that she had, I guess, winning odds against. For her to go from a 2nd round exit and no expectations to, at the very minimum, 5th place and high expectations now. Not like the highest expectations, but high expectations. If she was a set, the expectations are going to get even higher for her. But the downer from Taros is going to be first strike here. So Taros not trying to let that happen. He's like not trying to let that slide. He's like, no. The lights is not too bright. I just needed a warm-up game. You know, it's been a minute. And by a minute, I really mean like 10. The Nair somehow sends him all the way to Albuquerque with a decent kill. Sidelight, is that enough? Wow, it is. Ooh, what a cheese stock from the Taros. Just like that, she can't get up. Stomp. Nair doesn't hit. A lot of whiff attacks. Okay, ground pound. Just a lot of whiff attacks up until now. Now we're kind of seeing Ember get pieced up. But yeah, like for Ember, this is a huge jump. Taros. Taros wins game 3. That's what he does. And goes up 2-1. 2 homie stocks. Very unfortunate. Ember. Well, yeah, Ember said the lights was too bright because right now it's looking like Taros is going to top 4. Taros is going to go and make another huge jump, going from 7th to 5th and potentially through 4th. Ember just can't not die. Oh, okay, hold on, Neutralite, Nair, recovery. No double recovery from her, maybe it's too far. Down air, doesn't kill. Oh, she was gonna go for a Sair. D-Light, she was gonna go for D-Light Sair, but it didn't work out. Ground pound. Neutral air, gets countered. Ground pound. Looking for that recovery, yep, neutral air. Almost goes off the top by itself. Recovery will do it, and just like that, Ember takes first stock in this game. Good maneuvering, good movement. Side air, side light. Sair barely whipped. Sair dare, Sair, what the heck? Okay, Bird came out the first time in the tournament. Ground pound, just like that. Ember takes a 2 stock lead. Ignore that. Nair and Taros finally taking a stock. It's kind of the opposite of last game. Down air, double dare. Oh, he doesn't make it back though. Taros. Taros doesn't make it back after a double dare, and just like that, Ember with I'm calling that a 2-stock. That's a 2-stock. Ember with the 2-stock on Apocalypse. Okay. Just completely cheesed it, I'll be honest. That was 100% cheese.
3, 2, 1,
But the other thing that it was a victory that takes us to Game 5. It's the first Game 5 of top 8, unfortunately. Nothing but 3-1s prior. At the end of this set, or at the end of this game, we'll finally crown one out of the 2, you know, honorary mentions. Oh. Oh. Ground pound. Oh. Neutral light doesn't kill just yet. Neutral air. It's kind of been like a pendulum, to be honest. Except Terrace took 2 games straight. Triple stare or double stare takes Taros. She doesn't want the guitar, she wanted the bow. Ground pound will take her all the way up the side, and now Taros, with a good lead, picks up the hammer. It definitely has proof to be the better weapon. Oh, she makes it back. Gonna pick up the bow. Side sig, raw, crazy. Ground pound nair, of course, the bow player staple. I actually think you should steal that move. It's a great move. And most people won't be seeing it coming. Like, nobody expects a ground pound in the middle of the match. Like, if you're on top of your opponent, and like, you know, you do it. I do it a lot, actually. Kind of how I got. Oh my goodness. A nair all the way at the top of the map. But yeah, like, it's such an unexpected way to kill, because if you do it from like if you see like where the platforms are, or like a little higher than that, at red, it kills. Like ground pound nair from there on like a higher force legend will kill. Just any bow legend almost. Of course, it has to be against a similar or lower defense. If it's against high defense, you're probably not gonna get that kill with nair until like deep red. So the ansig, the downsig whips too. What in the world is going on? The counter, the side sig, the game! Ember with a 2-stock win over Taros. He slightly improved from the previous tournament, but it's not enough. Ember is moving on to top 4. And we still have another dogfight, because of course we do. Because now, we got Vector, and we got Nash. The race wars, I'm sorry. The Nashmaton versus the Vector.
3, 2, 1.
This is going to be the Clash of the Champions. Who will be the one to cement their legacy? Will Nash make back-to-back? Okay. I mean, he already made back-to-back top 8. Or top 5. Or not back-to-back top 5. Well, yeah, technically back-to-back top 5. Back-to-back-to-back top 5. So, one of these guys is going to have a chance at winning another championship. And so far, it's looking like it's going to be Vector as he takes Nash out. And takes first strike. Now he picks up the lance. Downsig doesn't connect. End light. Side light. Downsig doesn't hit. Picks up the weapon. Gets the Sarah off. End sig. That's odd. Neutral air takes him off the top, and just like that, stocks are tied in here in game 1. And Taros, or Nash wants the hammer. He doesn't prefer the spear. The spear has low-key been working better all throughout the tournament. Okay. It's the reason he won against Magyar, and the reason he almost won against Ember, and the reason, like, just a whole lot of reasons why I would pick the spear over the hammer personally. At least in this tournament. In this tournament, it's definitely been more crucial, whereas the hammer's been more of a detriment to success. But so far, the bow and nair takes Nash the final stock here in game 1. where Vector now has a really big lead. But of course Nash has a hammer, so lead? What lead? You mean like the rope things? That's what Nash is saying. As he just takes out that stock in a very simple manner. Okay. Why am I sniffling so much with this? Okay, down sig. Nash can't figure out how to open him up. Finally picked up the spear though. Nair. Double nair. Ground pound. Ooh. He's forced into the hammer. Will he be able to utilize it? Or, you know, will it continue to be a detriment? For now, a lance recovery will do it, and Vector taking game 1. Convincingly at that. That's definitely convincing game 1 to silence the doubters. Of course, you gotta win the set to silence the doubters. I'll be honest, going into the second tournament, I was completely expecting Vector to get like 4th. And my predictions for this tournament were Nash 4th, so there's still a chance that I get one prediction right. I literally didn't have Vector in my top 8, just saying. I didn't think he would show up after the choke storm and he'd just lose in like top 12 or 16. I didn't think he'd like, you know, make winner semis and then lose to Moonin of all people at all. But how do you beat Diana and a couple other good names and then just don't, you know, perform? Tell you what though, right now he's performing amazingly as he takes out Nash's stuff. Of course, I'm pretty sure he's at a deficit right now, but that can always change. He has made comebacks prior. Double man might. Sarah will do it, and I think he's on his final stock here. That or Nash is on, we're working on a reverse 3 stock, and I'm pretty sure he's not. Recovery. Gets the Sarah. Stomp didn't connect. Ground pound. The nair was too low. Oh. Okay. Nair and Fair and Nash taking game 2, proving no. This is not going to be a sweep. This is not going to be anywhere near a sweep. You are going. Oh, this is going to go the length. All right. Nash is not just going to throw away everything he worked for in the last month and in this tournament. Just because Vector was a champion as well. He's not scared of a little bit of competition. He beat Diana. Vector beat Diana too. Twice now. Nash beat Diana. He beat Kaya. He beat... ironically, I think he beat Ember. He also lost to Ember in this tournament, but that's not important. Like, as much as I want to say it, like, Vector Loki kind of had an easier route. Even though he had to beat Ju and who reset. Ooh. Ju's not in the tournament. Neither is Diana. He didn't have to face Kaya. Like, Kaya was insane for a debut character. Like... Oh, stomps there. Takes the first strike. Okay. Didn't even want to bother with the weapon. He said, no. We're gonna continue this streak. Oh, he tried to pull a Barrage attack, didn't work out. Barrage is basically where you stand still and then you jump ground pound off stage to like catch somebody off guard, usually taking a stop. Neutral air, recovery, double recovery. Finally some use his recoveries, I swear. He's been mostly focusing side airs and ground pounds. Neutral air. Ooh, the end sig was a little too early. Down sig though. It's a great get off me tool. Side light. Oh, the ground pound! Oh, it hit the floor, so he didn't get it. Down air. That ground pound isn't gonna hit anywhere near him. Double on light. Side light. Couple of whips, then a side light. Oh, the down air will pick him off the out. Just like that. Final stock here for game 3. For Vector. Final stocks for Vector. So, in this game. And it will be final stocks for Nash in this game as well. Vector picks up his signature bow. The bow that took him all the way. You know, the Lance did good for the kills, but the Vector bow's kind of been working the hardest here. Ground pound. Right now, though, the unarmed from Nash is kind of just completely saying that that is obsolete. It's pretty much just like disrespecting Vector bow. Oh, the down air nair. Okay. The dare nair. Can't get the ground pound nair once again. Okay. Recovery. Nair. Okay, another ground pound. Ground pound nair is like a signature. Oh, D-light. Gets hit by a down air. Neutral air. The ground pound whiffs! Oh, and Victor can't make it back! That's very unfortunate. Oh, I guess that ground pound was really threatening because if he jumped, he was dead. So they had to wait it out. And of course, Nash, using his brain there, for, using his smarts, his skill, his artificial intelligence, his intellect, to win that to win that game. The glazing goes crazy, I know. Oh, hold on. Ground pound. Game 4 so far looking like it's gonna be all Vector, because Vector without a weapon is holding his own against Hammer, which is slowly starting to look less and less like the meta. Oh, ground pound. Because Spear is his better weapon. It's not a signature weapon. Hammer's definitely the signature weapon, but like Spear is definitely the better weapon. That's the sleeper part about it. Is like the Hammer does exceptionally well. The Hammer does exceptionally well. So then people are like, oh yeah, his Spear is probably not as good. The way most legends are like that. Kind of how Vector was, or has been playing in this tournament, where, you know, like his bow is exceptionally well, but his lance is still really good. Just like how, you know, Nash's Spear is still really good. That's just proof. Like Nash's Spear carried that lead. Like, it's just in this certain matchup, like Lance is not really the play, I guess. Ooh, see, it's just not really the play. Nash, one stock away from moving on to top 4. One stock away from getting his rematch with Ember. Oh, clear. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Just a little bit more damage. Just one more ground pound, one more nice connection like that on the edge, and he's moving on to top 4. Oh, down air. Recovery. Not enough. Neutral air, but it gets interrupted, and just like that, Nash proves he is the better champion as Vector falls. Now then, we'll get the long-awaited matchup of winners finals. Because now we're in top 4, baby, alright? You want to know your top 4? I'll put them all out on the screen at the same time. In losers semifinals, you have your left side matchup. In winners finals, you'll see here your right side matchup. We're about to do the right side. The left side's also incredible. But yeah, on the left side, these are your 4 remaining players. The 2 on the right are fighting for a guaranteed silver medal. The 2 on the left are fighting for their lives to get a medal at all. And this is a rematch. What? I want Moonin. Okay, game. This is a rematch here. Not the one that we're gonna see right here, but Nash versus Ember is a rematch of winners semifinals. So that's really good to see. Question is, will Nash win? Or will we see another person take the victory? For now, what we will see is Queen Nai Okay, whenever I got that spear, I need to know, because that spear is beautiful. But as I was gonna say, all I need to know is who's gonna win this set right here. Is it gonna be Moonin or is it gonna be Queen Nai? Is it Nyborg or Moon NPC? Like things like this, like they'll probably put them in their own color scheme together.
3, 2,
Just like how there's all the
1,
bots, I'm gonna grab all the like Borgs, like all the techie names like NPC, Cyborg, like machine, or not machine, but like that, like Dashimaton and Nashimaton. Those are like, I'll see if there's more Matons. If not, I'll put them in with machine and stuff like that. But like Kai Android, those will all be their own like color scheme. Just because why not have like organization, like orgs, sponsorships and stuff like that for the memes. Oh, the downer. Right now it's looking like Queen Nai's gonna take the first stock, but nobody knows yet. It's not confirmed. Okay, another neutral air. D-Light ground pound. I haven't seen that be used in a while. The recovery is definitely not enough. That's Queen Nai. You're gonna have to give it extra inch. Well, she gave the extra inch, and yeah, Moonin is currently up a little bit, but it might not last for long. Doesn't look like it's gonna last at all. Neutral air. Oh, she makes it back. Gets immediately removed. There's practically no lead there for Queen Nai at all, or for Moonin, but she has the weapon advantage for whatever reason. Okay. Alright. Ground pound. D-Light ground pound. She likes the D-Light ground pound. Maybe she wants D-Light ground pound there. Maybe that's what she's going for. Double recovery. Or D-Light ground pound recovery. These are both interesting takes on what you can do. Okay. 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 Something I personally love doing is okay, that's just a stock, and just like that, Moonin completely shifting the tides back in her favor. Recovery. There's like a pendulum in this first game right now. It's like, okay, one person takes the lead, and then the other one gets it right back really quickly. It's kind of what's been happening with Queen Nai and with Moonin. Oh, that was risky. That's risky too. She makes it back. Okay, ground pound. Oh. Uh-oh. Trouble in paradise. That's not correlating to our relationship. Outside of the current relationship between these two, because Moonin is taking game 1 in a swift scythe match. Another 1 point difference. I love these. I love these really close matches. Like, that's what I live for. Really close matches with good combos coming out from both. Queen Nai got her Shisa. I was gonna say stuff, but you know, I'm so used to swearing. Anyways, Queen Nai's got her stuff on locks with the Katars. Moonin goes crazy on the scythe. Like, Moonin will pop off on the scythe randomly. Okay, and Sig. Tell you what though, her bow looking really good. That's similarly to what I do, but instead I do Sidelight, D-Light, Nair into recovery. Because it puts them into like the color that Queen Nai is pretty much. Just off one read. Okay. Okay. Okay, ground pound, no Nair. Instead got the dare, wanted to send her downward, seems like she prefers the down sig. The thing that got her as far as it did. The down sig is actually the reason she won against Vector. Oh, D-Light recovery, interesting. Now we have them on what I believe to be their better weapons, but you know, hey, the bow, no disrespect to the bow, the bow's definitely been amazing. Okay. The recovery does it just like that. Queen Nai would finish off that stock very quickly, not allowing any breathing room. She picks up the spear. So far, haven't really seen the Queen Nai spear come out outside of against Ember in multiple 3 stocks, but she's not even taking leads here. Why should I be worried about 3 stocks when she's not even taking a lead? Oh, Ember, Moonin flirting with the weapon. Finally picks it up. Wants the bow. Okay. She's dead. Alright. Queen Nai somehow getting a reversal there. Just like that, Queen Nai. With the second stock of the game. Trying to make it a set. She's trying to win this. Trying to get that guaranteed silver. Oh, sidelight no, we went for sidelight Nair. Okay. Okay, I won't question her. I won't question her. She's in top 3. I'm commentating. That side sig was probably just an evasion tactic. Another one, probably to take the stock. Ground pound, takes her weapon out. Neutral air will do enough. Light Nair. And immediately picks back up the scythe. She wants the scythe. Even though that bow pretty much led her through everything, she wants the scythe in the end. Oh, whoa, whoa. That's looking like Queen Nai's game to lose though, and it is, as Moonin cannot make it back. Queen Nai taking game 2. Very fair. Alright, game 3. Will we see a repeat map? And if so, will it be Apocalypse? Or no, we won't at all actually. We'll get Small Enigma.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
I'm so sad that we've seen so much Brawl Haven, because like I don't like that map. But we did get a good amount of like Western Air Temple, oddly enough. And a lot of Miami too. Like Miami's like the only one that stays consistent. She went for the sandstorm tech. Okay. Alright. Oh, the scythe just completely outplaying the spear. Ground pound doesn't connect. Kind of playing outside of that range. Tell you what though, Moonin is very good for winning neutral. Okay, Nair. Recovery! Dodge into a Nair. The recovery doesn't connect, gets punished. Can Queen Nai put on enough damage on the guitars? Nope, no she cannot. That sider will be enough. Moonin taking yet another lead. Oh, alright. Alright, okay. Oh. Side sig gets interrupted. She's extending this lead an amazing amount. Oh, that ground pound. Clash. That sider finally takes gives Queen Nai a stock. Can't pick up the guitars. That's very bad for her. Those are easily her better weapon, and now she's gonna have to deal with, using the worst weapon here as in her final stocks, unless she can pick it up here, and she will pick it up. Okay, I was like, ooh, ground pound, side sig interrupted, dodges out of the way. Sider will be enough off the same side. Moonin looking to take this lead, but it's a guitars scythe matchup. Let's see which one has the lead. Which one has the advantage. Of course, Queen Nai being the absolute, goddess and queen that she is in her debut. These are both 2 debuting legends, oddly enough. Like, think about that. Oh! Oh! Whoa! This is getting... No way! She literally anything killed there. Just like just hold sidelight and she doesn't have any tools. That's insane. Ground pound, down air. So it seems like the guitars are definitely better. Moonin with the ground pounder, she takes game 3!
Player 2 wins.
Oh my. She still had another stock to play with too. She had a full stick of butter. Moonin going up 2-1. The hopes and dreams that I have of a Scythe Legend possibly winning a tournament are still a thing. The problem? It's Moonin. Moonin is probably widely regarded as like one of the most, in my opinion, she's one of the most underrated characters in the game. I'm not just saying that because she has a very low play amount, but like Volkov gets seen more than her, and I don't even see Volkov. I'm not even joking. Like play percentages, Moonin is like 0.001. Like there's 2 people playing Moonin in the world right now. That's about it. And for a short period of time, there was 3. I was one of them. But yeah, like Moonin is a heavily underrated legend in my opinion. In a lot of eyes, she's not. She's just really good. And right now she's kind of proving why she should be played more, because at least her bot's giving a showcase neutral air, and that will be the first stock. Moonin's bow going absolutely OD on Queen Nai. Of course, bots are unpredictable. They could go from, like, Moonin could literally go from, oh yeah, I 3-stocked you, to getting 3 stocks because she killed herself 3 times or something. Like, but still, the bots that are consistent, you can see why they're consistent. Now you can see why they're winning the sets. Recovery, snuck under. Oh. Okay. D-Light's there. Finally gets it. Another side air. And I think Queen Nai still has yet to take her stock. She might do it with the guitars. The side sig whiffs. I think I've seen one down sig and it whiffed. Neutral air will take her off the top, and just like that, Moonin up 3 stocks to 1. Or just up with a really small lead. I'm gonna go with 3 stocks to 1, because look at that damage. There's no way Queen Nai does that much damage. It doesn't kill, like, all in 1 stock. Right, now look at the scythe! No, yeah, Moonin's scythe going bonkers. This looking like a 0 to death. Nope, the recovery finally takes out her stock, and just like that, Moonin is working on not getting reverse 3 stock, while Queen Nai is working to get another chance at, you know, fighting for another game. But so far, Moonin's scythe is just looking dominant. That down air isn't enough, but it almost was. And it will be. Moonin goes to grand finals on Winner's End. Just like that. We have decided who's getting the guaranteed silver. Respect to the bot for also having the clapping emote. I forgot that was a thing. Like, if you have no emote equipped, there's just, you know, that happens. Respect to Moonin for getting as far as she did in her debut. And also respect to Queen Nai for getting as far as she did in her debut. Because these are 2 debuting legends right now. These 2 legends, this is their first tournament each. And so far from what I've seen, knowing consistency wise, these might be that, like, these might actually stay. Because bow and guitars are low-key looking really good. Like, throughout the entire tournament. Lucian got crazy upsets on the 4th and the 3rd seed with guitars. The blasters were also really good. Spear is also really good. Seems like light attack, like lighter weapons are somewhat better, but also not completely entirely better. But now we're getting the rematch that I want to die because I just messed it all up. Of course I did. Bot match. Don't mind me, I'm stupid and don't know what I'm doing. Alright, test features are on. Yes, okay. So, the maps. Almost made that mistake. Alright, so, we got Jurassic Nash. And we got the Fang Wild's Heart. The only question on my mind is, who's going to win this? Because this is a rematch. We're talking about the reigning champion potentially getting top 3. He's already destroyed every narrative of the first seed always losing.
3, 2, 1.
Just completely blown it out of the park because, like, the first seed, yeah, sure. The first seed did lose once to Ember. But the first seed himself is not, you know, like, completely dead. If you don't know, in the first tournament, because there was no seeding, or there were basically just random seedings, didn't matter who was first, who was second, all of this. The first seed actually got upset by Jaeyoon, who went on to get second place in that tournament. And Vector, who won that tournament, ended up being a first round exit in the previous tournament, like, or in the next tournament, the second tournament. To Thea and Cross, if I'm not mistaken. Thea then went on to lose in the second round, and Cross, I think, made it a little further. Whoever beat him made it a little further, I know that. But, yeah, as it turns out, Nash, so far, taking the first stock, definitely a lot more different from the previous games. Ground pound. Dodge, neutral air. Down air, nair, clash. Ground pound, not enough yet. Another ground pound. Another ground pound. Recovery doesn't hit. That will do it. Neutral air, good move. But yeah, Ember has also destroyed her narrative. Like she's completely destroyed her timeline and said, no, I set my own destiny. Going from somebody who was a second round exit and everybody was like, okay, you know, she's cool, she's nice, but will she be that good? To somebody who made winners semifinals, beating our resident champion, and so far proving that she might actually deserve, like in this tournament, basically being accredited as the ground pound comes out. Nash still proving that he is the reigning champion. He's kind of defending his title here. On the other hand, oh, the ground pound recovery all the way at the top? That's not the first time I've seen that, fun fact. But that's still so rare. Just ground pound recovery in general is rare. Seeing it at the very top is even crazier. Final stocks in game 3, or see, I'm already looking to game 3. In game 1, oh my goodness, she might do it. She might get a comeback. Ground pound recovery on the guitars. That's a lot more common. Nair picks up the hammer. Side light. Doesn't go for anything crazy. And light will do it. And Nash takes game 1. In a sub 101.
Three, two, one, brawl.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, down there. The dare. Triple flashing so far. Alright, neutral light. Couple of quick connections, and it's working out so far for our, you know, reigning champion. Decided we'll take her all the way off that opposite side. Opposite end. Great move from Nash. By the way, their set count right now is 1-1 in lifetime score, as in the last tournament I did check. Ember lost to Nash. Funny enough. But yeah, pretty much every narrative has just been destroyed between these two. Because coming into this tournament, I saw Ember and was like, oh, okay. So I can kind of already see the second round and how it'll go. There were so many upsets I didn't expect it in the first round. But one of them was Ember, and I was like, okay, you know what, she did this before. Again, I expected her to lose in the second, not in the first. Neutral air. She goes down to final stock in game 2. And so yeah, I was like, okay, well, she's probably gonna be a second round exit. I put Moon in and like Queen Nai in them, like in the first and second rounds as well. So, like when I looked at them, I was like, oh, probably like a first round exit, you know. And I checked them and I was like, have we seen them before? Actually, I have no idea. I said actually I have no idea with them. Instead, I changed my mind because I was like, we've never seen them. I can't assume off of what I've never seen. And based on what I have seen, my faith is in Diana and my faith is in Caspian. Those two aren't even in the tournament anymore. Tell you what, that dare almost taking her off the top. So with the nair, just slightly incorrect spacing. A dare there, and she gets a recovery. It's going to final stocks once again, but look at her damage. Almost anything on both hammer and pretty much spear can kill. Satellite, light. Ground pound will do it. And Magyar's not in the tournament anymore. Yeah, and Magyar's not in the tournament anymore. And you want to know why? Because Nash took him out. And Nash is moving on even further, going up 2-0.
3, 2, 1,
Little fun fact for you. Nash has only ever lost 3 sets in tournament brackets. And he's looking to keep it that way. Oh. Okay. Ember has lost 3 sets as well so far. The difference being Nash made it way further and is the only person. He made it! Oh, I was gonna say he's the only person left that actually like was in top 8 all 3 times. He's the only one. He's the only one to make top 8 all 3 times. And Light will not kill yet. Pretty much anybody's kill here. Cider will do it. Nash taking first strike. Will that really do anything for him is the genuine question here. I mean, he has a spear, but it's nothing happened with it. This is a very close game 3. Ember once again doing that thing where she fights for her life in the latter games of the set. Ground pound recovery. Doing an insane amount of damage on these guitars. You have to disarm her now. Like, you just have to pick the weapon, man. Side air. That could have been a down air opportunity. A ground pound to respond to that side sig. Ooh. Ooh, the recovery, the exhausted recovery was enough. Wow. She picks up the bow. She's starting to adapt to the hammer. I don't know about the spear because we haven't seen it yet. But right now, she's completely adapted to the hammer, having essentially a full stock lead. Okay. She should know the spear matchup. She has faced a decent amount of spear in this tournament, including Nash himself. Of course, there wasn't that much spear. I think there was only 3 or 4 spear legends, but you know, that's still a decent amount. Of course, 2 of them were guaranteed, and then we also got a stock from Nash because he picks up the spear. No, he picks up the hammer. Ground pound. The dash out! Down air doesn't connect. Neutral light. She doesn't go for the weapon. Side air. Not enough. She goes for the guitars. Should be 10 times harder. And the delay recovery will do it. Ember forcing game 4. We're going to game 4, baby. That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see a set. We already saw the Clash of the Champions go to 4. Before that, we saw we saw Magyar lose to Nash. Like, we're looking at huge storylines right now. It's either Ember was actually just, you know, not prepared. The lights was too bright last tournament, and you know, she's actually an amazing player, or you know, Ember sucks, and she didn't even podium. So like the doubters were right. She's not even good enough to podium, even though in reality she is. If she forces 5, I don't care what you say. Ember is her. Tell you what though, there's only one male legend left in the tournament, and it's Nash. Oh, the down air. The neutral air will take her out. What a reversal of that stock. Just entirely taking the lead. Picks up the hammer naturally. But as I was going to say, yeah, he's the only male left in the tournament. This happened last time too. The difference being there were 2 males in top 4. There was always, in the first tournament there were 3 males in top 4, so looking at the pattern, you know, we might not even have a dude in top 4 next tournament. That or we have all dudes, I don't know. Again, robots are so unpredictable, it's kind of crazy. Like, what is that? What is that insane lead she just got? Like, all of a sudden, Ember is way up and looking to force game 5. Like, it's looking like she's going to force 5. Picks up the hammer. Ooh, dodge, down air. Whoa, 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 she overcommitted. She overcommitted. Nash. He wants the spear. No, he doesn't. He wants the hammer? You're insane. Nah, Nash, you are insane. You're mental. You're mental. You're mental vision. I'm sorry. You want the hammer after what she's been doing to you on the hammer. All set long. Ground pound. Double ground pound. Oh my goodness. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. Nash with the double ground pound. Nash with the double ground pound. He's making the podium. Ember's doubters have a little bit more than they can say. They can say, oh, she didn't make the podium, but you can't doubt Nash. You cannot doubt Nash. The man is going to losers finals. Oh, this is beautiful. But it's not just that, okay? He's not just going to losers finals, okay? He's going up against probably the biggest threat of his entire life. Up till this point, and that's Queen Nai. Queen Nai beat Ember. Question is, will she be like Diana? I don't think so. I think Queen Nai wins this. That's just me. That's just me though, okay? I personally believe that Queen Nai will end up winning this game. But so far, hold on. Alright, my throat was dying. I haven't drank something in like 10, 15 hours. Oh. I haven't drank something in a lot of time, is the point. And, oh. My goodness me. Nash doesn't care about high defense. He said high defense, defense, schmefense. Does that ground pound takes her all the way to the right or left side, and she's dead. So yeah. Nash takes first strike for like the 17th time in a row today. No, Nash woke up today and said, yeah, we're going. We are going. As I say it though, Nash gets taken out, but it doesn't really matter. He has the weapon advantage and is immediately putting it to good use. After saving Queen Nai and taking his own stock like an idiot. Oh, bro, just hit it with the recovery next time, dude. Come on now. That's simple maths. That's simple hammer spammer tech. Oh, and he does end up getting the stock, so, you know, I learned not to doubt him the way that he just double ground pounded Ember into death, so. Who am I to judge? All I'm saying is his methods may be unorthodox, but they're kind of working. That side stick was on. Alright. Ooh, another one that gets interrupted by the spear. Alright, dodges the recovery. He definitely has the Katar's matchup experience, so it's not like he's completely dead here. But this is a different, like, legend. Like, Queen Nai definitely stands more saves. And Queen Nai is extending a whole bunch of recoveries in order to win game 1. He only has a little bit more wiggle room left, and that is 5 stocks guaranteed. He has a guaranteed 5 stocks left to use. Queen Nai still has a guaranteed 8 before she's out of the tournament. The reason I'm not including their final stock is because, you know, okay, we're getting a spear mirror, and so far, Nash is kind of winning this. Chiller, a clash, neutral air, another clash, and the ground pound, so she just completely turned around on my words, or just completely made me eat my words or something, because, what the frick was that? And he jumps into the side stick. Queen Nai taking the first stock in this one. Down air, clear, side light. A whole lot of spear gameplay right now. I don't know where Queen Nai was hiding this, because she didn't have this until now. What in the world? Queen Nai was really not playing spear like this until just now. Taking a full stock lead. Like, genuinely taking an entire, like, dealing like around 170 damage. Finally loses her first stock in this game. But look at that lead, man. That lead is yikes. You're gonna have to play a perfect stock to, you know, take the lead back. That or just literally do as much damage as humanly possible with these N lights and D lights. And just like keep her at bay. The side stick comes out. Interesting choice. Tell you what, he's playing this really well. Ooh, side light. There, doesn't get it. The recovery reversal. He got her down to red, so there is still very much potential. But the question is, can he take out her spear, which evidently has looked way, way better than his in this game. Side stick comes out. I'm telling you, this is not the same Queen Nai. This is the Queen Nai that's going back to Grand Finals to rematch. She's looking to win the tournament. Nash now is down 0-2 against Queen Nai. What could he possibly do right now that will get him over the hump that is Queen Nai, is the question in everybody's mind. And it's a question on my mind too. What can he do is my question. Because right now, looks like he just kind of has to keep her at bay as he's getting his own zero to death. Okay. Recovery. Neutral air. Recovery, takes off the top. Wow, Nash taking a very big stock there. Picks up the hammer. Ground pounds immediately. Double ground pound. Gets out of the way. Neutral air. Nash just dishing out damage in game 3. Down air. Oh my, Nash. Nash is leveling up. I don't know, Nash said, hold on, let me... Nash was like, hold on, let me actually get serious for a second. He's like, let me lock in. Stomp Sarah. He's got a 2-stock lead in this game. Will we see a 3-stock come out from the Nashimaton? That would be a great recovery. After that loss, that would be a great recovery. It would show signs of life in this tournament. Of course, Queen Nai's not going to allow it because she's Queen Nai. She's the queen. How dare you 3-stock me? I am the queen. She knows the way, okay? That Ensig will take his first stock out. Can she do the reverse 3-stock? If she gets a reverse 3-stock, this might actually be one of the greatest individual performances ever. Like, this probably will be up there with her freaking winner semifinals over Ember. But it won't be because she doesn't even get a hit off, and Nash, she doesn't even do 200 damage in that game. And Nash taking game 3, forcing 4. So far, I don't think I've seen anything past 4 games. No, Ember and Terrace went to 5. Okay. Queen Nai still up 2-1. We're going to Brawlhaven, so defense practically doesn't matter. The question is, will it do anything for him, as the Spear Mirror has always been in Queen Nai's favor, and it's looking to be the same. Oh, the down save tried to interrupt something, but couldn't get it. Okay. Dude, I swear, I'm gonna grab some water or something, like, just to hydrate my throat, because it's freaking kind of annoying. The down sig coming out from her, and she takes a massive lead, once again proving her spear is prime. Stomp Sarah will take her off the side. Never mind. The side sig will do it though, for sure. And just like that. A lot of weapon starving there. Hammer. He wants the hammer. That is very fair. His hammer did level up in that game, but the question is, can he do it? Can he force 5? Can he even get enough to take another stock? So far, it's looking really good at the side sigs. The down sig will take her off the side, and just like that, Nash has another great lead. He prefers the less damaged hammer. Makes sense. He doesn't want to lose it. Great. A lot of simple hits. Side air. Down air doesn't hit. Oh, the dodge into a side light. The first GC I think I've seen in a minute. At least light attack. Yo, Nash is leveled up. No, I'm sorry. Nash is completely locked in. Look at this. He disarms. Side air whips. Okay, neutral light. I know I'm speaking really early, but that neutral air is almost killing, dude. Like, am I out of... Okay, what a dodge there from Queen Nai to stay alive. But, like, am I really out of line for saying that this man might actually, you know, do it? Because right now that neutral air is definitely killing. He's gonna have... Oh, she weapon starves to the spear. Side light. Picks up the hammer. Ooh, the down stick too early, but the stomp series! He said, no, we're going back to the fundamentals. And the fundamentals will get us to game 5. He's forcing 5. This is immediately gone from, oh yeah, Queen Nai could have had one of the craziest, or one of the best, you know,
3, 2, 1,
one of the best performances ever. After a loss, the way that she, after, you know, a pretty close loss. Not to mention, before that, she also had the second greatest performance in tournament history, with almost back-to-back 3 stocks, and she's dead! Nash with first strike! Look at his health! I'm not counting Queen Nai out by any means, but look at that! What a kill! It was like 10 seconds. It was like 10 seconds into the match. He makes it back. I genuinely thought that he would like do the thing where the bots don't like touch the wall, but yeah, he did it. Okay. Okay. Another neutral air. Down air. Recovery. Down air. Ground pound. Gets dodged. And a ground pound of her own. The down tick will do it. And just like that, Nash is repeating what he did the previous 2 games, taking 2 stocks in a row, and then losing his first. But he doesn't even want to do that. The hammer is completely leveling up. I'm telling you, bro, if you lose in winners finals, you'd lose again in losers finals. That's what it's looking like. Down Sig finally takes off that first stock. Definitely a lot healthier than she was the first time around. But like Nash, dude, what is this? Like, where did you pull all this stuff from? And how are you almost in grand finals again? Yo, Nash is going to grands. If Queen Nai pulls off this incredible comeback, which I highly doubt she will, because it really just needs that in that game, and I told you, a reverse 3-0 from the #1 seed to go back to the grand finals. Nash is moving on even further down the bracket to face off against the most unexpected legend. I know for a fact nobody was predicting she'd be here. Starlit Moonin. I didn't know I had so many colors for Moonin. Jesus. Well, since it is summer, we'll give her the summer colors.
Local.
I want to die. I want to die. That's not like the biggest thing, but it just makes the bot slightly better. Alright, so we got Starlit Moonin. That's terrible. That's even worse.
Moonin.
Alright, let me just make sure I'm not stupid and test features are on. They are okay. I'm dying. Okay, so we have the Starlit versus the King himself. What an incredible bracket run. What an incredible way. No matter what, even if he loses in a 3-0, this has easily been one of the greatest top 8 runs I have ever seen. The only one that was similar was probably Jaeyoon's, because Jaeyoon went crazy. Like, Dusk has the greatest individual performance ever, especially in top 8, having 2 reverse 3 stocks and an insane win over, you know, an insane win over Val. Just I think it was a 3-0, genuinely 3-0 or 3-1, but like it was dominant. It was dominance the entire way through. Ooh, what a dodge! What a reaction! Alright, Grand Finals Game 1 is going to happen on the Western Air Temple. Of course, the most unpredictable map with the most unpredictable robots so far. Ground Pound whips. Downer will take off the top. Just like that, Nash taking first strike. Nash has all the momentum in the world. But Moonin does have an extra set to play. Luckily, Moonin gets a lot of time to adapt, and so far, you see she backs up. She wants that control. The Nair doesn't kill anywhere near. Side air almost. Alright, he gets back up. Yeah, she wants to play this control angle. She doesn't care so much about getting this extra angle. She just wants to play the control, which makes sense. Recovery doesn't hit. He's extending his lead pretty big now. She's in the red. Gets the recovery, finally kills. But she has a very big deficit to come back from, so she's not safe just yet. Oh my goodness. And Nash takes another stock, sending her to her final stock in Game 1 of Grand Finals. Okay. Some slight clashing. Finally gonna pick up that scythe. Ground pound, nair. Recovery doesn't hit. Another ground pound, a down air. Had a little standstill, but then end light recovery, Sarah. She goes back, like I said, doesn't really want to play this off stage against him. Doesn't want to risk it, doesn't want to lose anything. I'm telling you though, whoever, if you lose in winners finals, you're just not making it to grand finals. I'm sorry. So this is 3 times in a row. Twice with Diana, and now with Queen Nai. She takes a bronze medal in this tournament. Ground pound all the way, and just like that, we're going to final stocks in game 1. But like, I mean, look at the damage. We've seen it happen before. Oh, and it might, and it does. Moonin with a comeback from behind, a come from behind victory. Only 30 damage behind, but yeah, Moonin doing a lot better here. I know for a fact Nash's momentum has been stunted. He might still have momentum, but you know, it's definitely way more minimized after a very terrible loss like that. On the other hand, Moonin's momentum probably going to go up. And so far, she's kind of just solidifying herself. We're either going to have a 2-time champion, or we're going to have a debuting champion. Which I will refuse to count Vector in that same catalog, because that was the first tournament ever. Also, what a side sig from Nash. Like, because it was the first tournament ever, everybody was debuting, so like, it's not as impressive. But like, dude, everybody has already been established. And everybody who has been established is pretty much not, you know, met their expectations outside of Nash. Nash was a favorite coming into this tournament, and so far he's actually looking like he might actually win the whole thing. He's looking very good so far. Whereas on the other hand, Moonin was not predicted to go anywhere near here as she takes her own stock. Very unfortunate. But Moonin's now on her final stock in game 2. Nash still on his second. Side airs. Oh, the side sig gets interrupted by the side air. Down air. Side sig. Stomps air. Oh. Recovery. Side air. Will that be enough? Yeah, no. But the Nash side air from Hammer will secure the victory for him as he goes up as he ties it up 1-1. This really should have been 2-0, I'll be honest. This really should have been like 2-0, but you know, he choked. That's his own fault. Definitely did like come back from that choke and ended up getting a 2-stock win this time. So, all right, D-Light. Just a whole bunch of unanswered damage right now. A lot of unanswered damage, but oh, the down air to stunt her movement. Ground pound gets interrupted. Recovery nair. Oh, nair again. Down air. Doesn't get the unlight. The down sig will take her off the side, and just like that, Nash once again getting first strike for the 3rd time in a row. I'm telling you, Western Air Temple is actually the most unpredictable map in the game. Recovery. Okay. Stomp side light? And then he tried to go for something, but Moonin was too quick to respond. Gets the down air, doesn't kill, but Moonin very red here on her 2nd stock, whereas, you know, Nash, I think, is on 3rd stock. That would be very wrong, but I'm gonna go with the fact that he's on final stocks for both players. For both stocks, we got this. For all the size believers out there, use Moonin more, because clearly she's S tier. Learn to play bow, it's not that hard. Ground pound, and she takes him out. He's actually now on final stocks. What a way to even it up with the bow. But yeah, learn bow. Moonin's actually a really good legend. She wasn't just broken at launch. Oh, nair. Stomps air. Side light. Down air. Doesn't kill her yet. Neutral air. Picks up the scythe. Okay, starting to rack up some damage. Starting to get some hits, but the side air is too much. Nash, who should have been up 3-0 and in a reset, instead is up 2-1. Moonin is currently not looking too good. Tell you what though, Nash on the other hand is looking amazing. He's looking like he's gonna repeat. He's looking like he's gonna repeat. Somebody who had to fight all the way through losers bracket top 8. He could have lost at 8th, and this entire tournament would have been flipped on its head. He and I could have made it back. Nah. Instead, Nash got a reverse 3-0, and right now is working on, you know, winning the entire thing. Oh my goodness. Sider doesn't connect. For Nash, my bad. Down air takes her off the top, and for like the 5th time in a row, Nash takes the first stock of the game. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. He makes it back. Neutral air not enough. That will be still not enough actually. Ground pound will definitely take him off the bottom. And after sending him to hell, she keeps the scythe. Okay, I'm actually gonna get water after this game. Or after either the reset or the tournament. I'm just gonna get water because I can't. My throat is dry. And just like that, Moonin going on a final stocks on winner's side. This might be her last winner's side stock. I don't know. I don't know. Will we see a 3-1 from Nash? Will he truly live up to the 3-1? Because I swear, every set that goes to like 4 is just his. Oh my goodness, no, she chooses his stock and now he's on final stocks as well. And now Moonin has a chance to stay alive on the winner's side. Oh, but the down air. The side air whiffs. Recovery. The Sarah whiffs, the downer will be enough, and just like that, we're getting a reset. Moonin versus Nash in the grand finals set of things. So many beautiful colors, but we'll go back to the art here. Alright, and Moonin has now been reset. Nash is 3 games away from being a back-to-back Brawl Bot champion. Bot Holla champion. That's what I'm calling it. Okay. 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 Oh my god. Oh my lordy lord. Moonin is either completely distraught or something else is going on here. But it doesn't matter what it is. Nash is looking to repeat. And he's doing a great job at it too. Side sig. She doesn't make it back. And just like that, she's on final stocks. Nash working on a 3 stock. Oh my. No way. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Moonin, the Moonin scythe believers, I basically have no faith anymore. She makes it back. The scythe fans such as myself and the Moonin believers, they don't have a lot of faith anymore. She's almost about to get 3 stocks. The recovery prevents that. But she's still got a lot of work to do if she wants to beat a resident champion. A lot of work. She's definitely starting to put on the damage, but this might be too late. He only needs one lucky side air on the right side, and no, instead he's gonna get a lucky down air. And Moonin is down for essentially 3 games straight. Moonin is down, so I'm gonna put her in a new stance. Nash keeps his power stance for obvious reasons. Moonin is now completely down and in deficit against Nash. She's down 0-1. Nash is actually gonna repeat. Nash is actually going to repeat. I mean, I'm happy. I don't know why I wouldn't be happy. I want to see a 2-time champion. But at the same time, Moonin is my only hope that a Scythe legend wins a tournament right now. Because I don't know if we'll ever see an explosion like this ever again. I mean, no matter what, Moonin's getting a 2nd place finish at the very worst. Oh! Oh no! She takes herself out once again, doing way too much flashy shit, and it ends up causing her to go down and lose a stock that could have actually been an incredible extension. I mean, right now she's making the game even. Down air, trying to take a lead, definitely taking it right now. But Nash can just tie it up in 2 hits. Double recovery. Goes back. A map that at first looked like it was, you know, Nash's completely, as you know, he has spear and he has hammer, and there's this low ceiling. Ends up being in favor of Moonin for most of this game, as she takes another stock. Moonin has a very slight lead here. As I say, the smallest lead in Brawlhalla history. Oh, in Brawlhalla history. The ground pound takes her off the side, and just like that, Nash is in the yellow. He wants the spear. I would too. This is a very spear-favored map. As you can get quadruple there if you're good, or delay if you're good, and if they let you. So I'll tell you what, the bow working wonders right now. The bow's working wonders, as the bow takes him out, and Moonin finally gets a game on her own, like out of her own score. So this will definitely be a better set. It wasn't just an all Nash show the way it was in the first one. So it seems like she's finally starting to adapt, but it might actually be too late, because she has not adapted really to the spear as much as the hammer. The hammer everybody adapts to, but like the spear is the one thing that nobody really has adapted to yet, and that's kind of showing right here. As immediately she is struggling. She touched the down air. Okay, now she's trying to get her hits. Clash. Neutralite. Okay. Alright. Whoa, that barely hits her. And the sider will take her off the side, and just like that, Nash kind of shutting up everybody who's like, yeah, no, she actually has a chance now. Because he has a very big lead here. Okay, another spear could definitely extend a lead here. Down air doesn't let him. She goes down to try to secure. And just like that, Nash pretty much tied up. She wants the bow, naturally. Double ground pound. Still no neutral air from her, but instead comes up from Nash. D-light in air. Ground pound, neutral air. A lot of unarmed damage. Oh, the ground pound doesn't connect. The down air. The neutral air. Oh, okay. Side air. Recovery. There. The down air kills. Oh no. She's down to her final stock in game 3. Oh. She's gonna pick up the weapon. Picks up the hammer. So he'll have his spear primed for his final stock. That's good. Neutral air doesn't kill just yet. Down air, that will be enough. He has no tools. Unless he gets the dodge there. He didn't, so yeah, that will be enough. And Moonin, again, closing out the stock very fairly and quickly. The question is, can he prevent this? Oh, down air, side air, down air, and then gets hit by a couple of hits herself. Will he just manhandle everybody? Yes, that was a sexist joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was rude. Moonin is down 2-1, and just like that, Nash is 1 away from the repeat. From the repeat. He is 3 stocks away. 3 stocks away from a repeat, my dude. Holy crap.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
we're going on what could potentially be the final game of the tournament. Unless Moonin can figure something out against that spear, I don't see Moonin winning this. Like, Moonin's biggest issue right now is the spear. She can get past the hump that is the spear, she'll be fine. Side sig. Okay, so far fairly even. Ground pound once again. A lot of just random attacks there to bait him, I guess. I don't know. She got a neutral air out of it. Down air clashes. Another clash. Neutral air at the top doesn't kill. Oh, and she loses her weapon first. And she dies. Okay. Delight Nair. So I think she figured out that the spear is the way. Or the bow is the way against the spear. And then against hammer, you just play this weapon instead. Cider will take him out, and just like that, it's even. Even Steven. Don't chase the side, please. I don't want you to die. I want this game for to, if you do lose, be a close one. Okay. Ground pound there. And the bow might just be the weapon for the rest of the game, or the rest of the tournament, because, like, the bow is low-key going hard. The bow was enough to beat Vector Bow. Vector Bow was kind of hard to beat, even for Nash. Oh! He takes the lead once again. Nash is just too good. The down sig? Are you kidding me? That hit? I'm starstruck. I'm starstruck. Nash. Nash is him. Nash is him. Timothy Neutron. He was born in the Himalayas. Moonin tries to shut me up, but might be too late, man. Nash is easily a big lead here, and we've seen him go from deep red and the smallest lead ever to winning the game like this. Side sig. Oh, the recovery. Side air doesn't connect. The ground pound. I think that's enough. I think if he just plays a good edge guard here, that's enough. He doesn't play the good edge guard. But look at her health. Look at her health. The reversal. Avoiding the ground pound. Down air. Neutral air. She doesn't want the weapon? You don't want any weapon. She picks it up. It's a bow. There's potential. The end sig. Wait. Okay. The side sig. And he's dead. Oh my god, Moonin. The comeback! The biggest comeback of the tournament so far. Barbecue sauce red, and she played a perfect stock to force Game 5 in the Grand Finals reset. Moonin! I thought it was over. I was literally gassing up Nash like he was gonna win this, because I was like, yeah, it's over for Moonin. No, it's not. Oh my god. Moonin's not letting it end like that. He said, no, we're going to 5 this time. And they're going to Demon Island. What a map for the battle. And he loses the first stock. Moonin's taking all that momentum from the previous games into this one. She said, no, I just clutched that out. Low-key, I got momentum. Of course, Nash is the perfect person to kill any momentum. As he is, like, you know... in my eyes, he's still the best, no matter what, if he wins or loses this set, because he just got first and second. He's the only player to do that so far in 3 tournaments. He's the only person to get first and second, or even just like he's the second player to have 2 podium placements, and to have first and second or 2 firsts is insane. Like, the only other person is Diana with 2 thirds. Oh, yeah, Nash taking a massive lead. Taking a massive lead in Game 5. It might be a wraps for Moonin, I'll be honest. Not counting her out just yet, just saying it might be, because, like, she's not picking up a weapon either. This is Nash Spear. We all know what Nash Spear can do to a player, just completely demoralize them. Nash said, no, 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 no. You gotta listen to me because I am repeating the championship. Nash, back-to-back champion. One of the greatest runs I think I've ever seen from these two players alone. One of the greatest comebacks, and unfortunately it ended in a 2-stock for Nash. She was not able to win the set, but Moonin, you are seen. You are very much seen. As for Queen Nai, same thing. Ember, you're a lot more recognized, a lot more than you were from the last tournament. I'll tell you that much. Moonin and Queen Nai in their debuts, I don't care if they didn't win. They did amazing. Hold on, if I can do it right. Alright. And this right here is our podium for the 3rd Brawlhalla Bot Championship. We'll call this Summer Championship, even though we had June. Anyways. Or the mid-season, whatever you want to call it. What I'm going to call it is one of the greatest bracket runs ever. I wish that like I could put them up higher and like in certain planes, because if I could, you know, obviously Nash would be the highest. But yeah, our podium goes as follows. In 3rd place, we got Queen Nai. In 2nd place, with probably the greatest comeback in Brawlhalla history, I think, even better than the comebacks Dusk did, and one of the greatest debut performances ever, probably for years to come, almost winning the entire tournament before Nash turned it up another notch, you know, as he does. We have Moonin with an incredible, awe-inspiring Game 4. Maybe she can level up next time and take the entire thing. We don't know yet. We'll have to wait another couple months, or just a month. But she's definitely somebody to look out for now. She has a silver medal. Queen Nai, obviously somebody you also have to look out for. She's got a bronze medal. There's only 3 of those right now. And Nash taking a 2nd straight championship. He is easily going to be the #1 seeded person going into December so far. If he continues the top 8s and the top 5s and the top 4s, like, this man will be crazy. Because he's so far got 2 first places. And that's insanity. But yeah, our tournament concludes here. Nash repeats. Sheesh, I really thought Nash would have lost to like Vector, I'll be honest. I was really hoping Vector won that, because Vector versus Ember would have been a nice matchup. But no, Nash is just simply too good. Nash is him. Nash is easily the greatest Brawlhalla player ever, apparently. Or Bot-Halla, you know, AI ever. And yeah, the Nashamaton does it. Just like that. Tournament's over. I'll see you in the next one.